finally got our next team builder drop with 6 new 90 overall team builders. I'm going to go over the sets, the cards, the abilities, all of the new synergies you're going to be able to activate with these cards. Yo, but first, subscribe if you haven't. Let's get into it. All right, so here they are, our 6 new team builders. We've got Regehr from the Flames, Willie Mitchell from the Minnesota Wild, Aucoin from the New York Islanders, LeClair from the Philadelphia Flyers, Shanahan from the Red Wings, and Mike Modano from the Dallas Stars. Now, these sets work exactly like the prior years, where you have to trade in 2 of the prior release team builder sets. So in this case, to get a 90 overall, you will need to trade in any 2 of the 87 team builders from the 8 that you were able to make. Now, as expected, they released 6, not 4, so you will need to make 4 more 87s if you want to complete all 6 of these 90 overall team builders. As you can see, the prior 87 overall team builders, you can make them more than one time. Prior to this release, it was locked. In my opinion, it was probably to discourage saving them there so that it forced people to get rid of their collection and then, have to spend money to get all these ones again. But let's go take a look at the new 6 team builders. We'll start on the back end with the 90 Willie Mitchell, 6'3", 210. That is going to be a theme of these team builders, trust me. He's got 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 agility, and 95 balance, including 90 endurance. His shot is a little rough, but everything else defensively is maxed out. 99 defensive awareness, shot blocking, stick checking, 92 body checking, and he comes with gold shutdown, one of the best abilities in the game, as well as quick pick, which is slowly becoming one of the more useful abilities to actually stop forced cross crease passes. Stick him up, ice pack, and no contest. In my opinion, you don't really need to grab, but just quick pick and shutdown alone make this card one of the best defensemen in the game currently. Now, like I mentioned earlier, synergies now, they get a 3rd slot, but on top of that, they all have 2 options, meaning that synergies are much more easier to activate. For myself, I was able to get 2-way defenseman on Willie Mitchell activated, as well as defensive boost. Kind of pointless on Willie Mitchell, but it really helps out the rest of my team. Sticking with defense, we've got the 90 Regehr, 6'3", 222. These guys are absolutely massive. 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 agility, 94 balance, and 90 endurance. So again, just elite for this stage of the game. Much like Willie Mitchell, his shot, nothing crazy, but then defensively, 99 body checking, 94 defensive awareness, 92 stick checking. And just like Willie Mitchell, synergy help. 2-way defenseman as well as defensive defenseman. Then he's got shooting boost and checking boost. I went with shooting boost. He also has speed boost, which is going to be a little bit more interesting in just a little bit. And if you can activate that, he gets up to 93. However, currently I'm rocking defensive boost, and everything now defensively is 99. Gold Truculence is one of the best abilities in the game. You could go with Shutdown, which I think is a little bit of an overkill. Thunderclap if you want to fire point shots. And stick him up on anyone that's above 6'2", in my opinion, is still a very good ability. And then our last release for defenseman, we've got the 90 overall, Aucoin from the New York Islanders, 6'2", 215, 92 speed and acceleration, 90 agility, 90 balance, 95 endurance. And he has a cannon from the point. 90 slap shot accuracy, 96 power, 94 body checking, and 95 defensive awareness and stick checking. He's got offensive defenseman and 2-way defenseman. I went with offensive. He's got shooting boost as well as defensive boost. I went with shooting boost. And then the last one, he's got playmaking and checking. This makes his slap shot power 99. And I'll be honest with you, I played a few games with all of the new team builders, and Aucoin kind of surprised me. His skating feels way faster than 92. This felt exactly like what Patrice Brisebois felt like for the first 2 months of the game. Extremely good card. Now on to forwards. We've got the 90 LeClair, a left-handed winger, 6'3", 233, 92 speed and acceleration, 93 balance, only 85 endurance, a good shot above 90, hand stats at 90. This is a very defensive winger card. He's got 94 body checking, and then 91 defensive awareness, 90 stick checking. Again, with attribute boosts from the synergies, very viable. I've got sniper forward and shooting boost, which makes his now shot in the mid-90s, and I have defensive boost as well to almost max out his defensive boost. Silver Unstoppable Force is really all you need on this card, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of people are going to ask who my top 4 are and that kind of thing, and I will answer that. But there is something to be said about cards that don't need any abilities, because you're not going to have enough ability points to activate every ability. So if you're not going to have any abilities on a card, you want this LeClair. This is an unbelievable build before any abilities, because I really don't think he needs any, to be honest with you. Our right-handed shooting forward is Shanahan, 6'3", 220. Like I said, told you there would be something in common. 93 speed and endurance, 93 speed and acceleration, 90 agility, 90 balance, again, 85 endurance, a mid-90s shot, hand stats in the low to mid 90s, body checking at 90 as well. And then again, with his synergy, sniper forward and shooting boost almost maxes out his shot. As you've seen with Connor Bedard's card, it doesn't matter who the build is. If you have almost maxed out shooting at this stage of the game, because goaltenders are all rated under 90 overall, they will just get beat cleanly. On top of that, you've got defensive boost, which helps gets his defensive stats up above 90. Gold unstoppable force on someone who's 6'3", 220 is nuts. I even threw make it snappy and 1T on him as well, just for fun. His shot is crazy. And then finally, the God tier. Spoiler alert, this is the best team builder, and it's not close. 6'3", 212 Mike Modano, 95 speed, acceleration, and agility. 90 endurance, 90 balance. His shots above 90, hand stats in the low to mid 90s. Defensive awareness is 93, faceoffs is 90. With sniper forward, defensive boost, both activated, his shot's great, and his defensive stats are almost max as well, gets his face up to 94. But check this out, he's also got speed boost, and his third one is accelerator, meaning that if you get everything activated, he's got 97 speed, 97 acceleration, and good lord does he play like it. I didn't have these activated for the few games I played. I threw wheels and unstoppable force as well as elite edges on him, and it was wild. Legit, one of the most fun cards I've used so far in this game. He is by far the number one to make, in my opinion. Now, a lot of players are only going to have enough to make 4 of the team builder cards. Here are my early recommendations, okay? Mike Modano, number 1. Brendan Shanahan, number 2. Adrian Aucoin, number 3. And then it's really a toss-up between Robin Regehr and Willie Mitchell. I think both have their advantages. I do like that Willie Mitchell has quick pick, if we're being honest. I've really liked Robin Regehr, however, in the few games that I played with him, but he's got 99 body checking, so you don't even need truculence. Both are unreal, but that is the order that I would go in. And man, these are really fun. Now, when it comes to players trying to make team builders, it is going to be rough for you for a little while. Here is what I would recommend. If you are trying to make team builder cards, every week in Rivals, take Untradeable so that you get as many gold NHLers as you can. If you play Hut Champs, continue to make the Mega Players packs to pull as many gold cards as you possibly can. And then you can sell all your non-NHLers from those packs because they are tradable. When you go to try and make these sets, again, it is going to be very expensive for a little while. Here is what I would recommend. Go through periodically every team and don't spend any more than like 1,300. It is going to cost you a lot. I mean, honestly, right now, cards are going to go for like 1,500. If I'm being real with you, if you don't have any team builders, I would probably just sell all of my gold NHL players right now, because really very few teams even have any. In total, when it comes to cards that are on the auction house, they're almost all Blackhawks because the 80 and above are like 7K. There's very few that are even under 1,500. I would sell all of your gold NHL cards until they come down in price, which will probably be about 2 weeks, and they'll rest in somewhere around 1,300. That is when I would start pulling the trigger. It's going to be very expensive for a while, guys. Now, I hope this helps out. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.